Vanished without a trace. No clues, no witnesses, just chilling silence. One night, he was there. The next, he was gone. A bright young man with a promising future vanished without a trace. No goodbyes, no explanations, only unanswered questions and chilling clues left behind. What really happened to Braonain McGinnis? Then, the chilling dispatch call came through. 911, what's your emergency? My friend, he's missing. We were walking home, and he just vanished. A panicked call for help. A witness claiming the impossible. No sign of struggle. No trace of Braonain anywhere. Was it an accident, a crime, or something far more sinister? The search began immediately. Local authorities combed the streets, retracing his last known steps. What they found, or rather, didn't find, only deepened the mystery. No footprints leading away, no surveillance footage showing him leave. It's like he disappeared into thin air. Was Braonain taken? Did he run? Or was something lurking in the darkness that night, waiting for him? As detectives dug deeper, a strange discovery turned the case upside down. A single shoe, Braonain's, was found miles away from where he was last seen. But how did it get there? The shoe wasn't just lost. It was discarded, deliberately placed far from the scene. But why? The shoe showed signs of a struggle, scuff marks, traces of dirt from an unknown location. Someone didn't want us to find him. The clues weren't adding up. And then, an even more disturbing revelation. As the investigation continued, attention turned to Braonain's closest circle, friends, family, and even strangers who had crossed paths with him that night. During the interrogation, the suspect's voice cracked under pressure. He wasn't himself that night. He kept looking over his shoulder, like he knew something was about to happen. Suspicion crept into the investigator's voice as they questioned the suspect. The timeline doesn't match up. Someone here isn't telling us the whole story. Who had something to hide? And what were they so afraid of? Then, detectives uncovered a chilling piece of evidence, one that shattered every assumption about the case. A hidden security camera had captured something investigators never expected. The evidence was silent, but under the right conditions, it would tell its story. The footage shows Braonain running, but he wasn't alone. Someone, just outside the camera's view, was following him. A name emerged, a suspect police had overlooked, and when confronted, their alibi fell apart. The room was silent, save for the shaking breath of someone reliving their worst nightmare. I never thought they could do something like this, not to him. The courtroom was packed. Every detail of Braonain's final moments was laid bare. And the truth, it was more horrifying than anyone imagined. The tension was suffocating as the jury foreman stood to deliver the verdict. This wasn't a disappearance. This was a calculated crime, one that someone thought they could get away with. The judge's voice carried an air of finality. Justice was about to be served. Based on the evidence presented, this court finds the defendant guilty. Justice was served. But for Braonain's family, the pain remained. A young life stolen, a family left in mourning. Could this tragedy have been prevented? Were there signs that no one noticed? And the biggest question of all, how many other cases like this remain unsolved? Subscribe to Twisted Truths for more gripping crime stories. Like, comment, and share if you believe Braonain's story should never be forgotten.